past little while, I have tried a lot of TV dinners, but one thing I've never done is compare TV dinners by price. So today we are going to be trying 10 TV dinners priced from $1 all the way to $10. And we're going to find out which one is the best value for its price. So the first TV dinner we're going to be trying at $1 is Great Value Macaroni and Cheese. So this frozen TV dinner is Great Value, the Walmart brand. I'm not normally a big fan of frozen pasta. Actually, I'm never a fan of frozen pasta. I like pasta al dente, and frozen pasta is almost never al dente. It's usually overcooked mush. But we're going to see if this $1 TV dinner from Walmart is good. I don't know. So it's very simple. It's just macaroni and cheese. It's just big old things of macaroni with a cheese sauce. Let's give it a try. So a lot to say about this frozen TV dinner. So first of all, the pasta is very overcooked. Like very overcooked. The cheese sauce is also very lacking. Like I would have liked at least double the amount of cheese sauce that they give you with this pasta. It's also not the most flavorful cheese. Like it is a very light cheese. So the value on this thing is pretty good. You're paying only $1 and it comes with 215 grams of macaroni and cheese. So we are going to be ranking everything on the tier list today, and I'm going to give this Great Value macaroni and cheese a C. The next frozen TV dinner we're going to be trying is Michelina's Zappums Pizza Snacks Pepperoni. I absolutely love the cooking instructions for this Michelina's Zappums. For fast preparation, remove lid completely, cook on high 2 minutes to 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So you got a range there. You can cook it anywhere from 2 minutes to 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And it says, careful, it's hot. Let pieces stand for 1 to 2 minutes before eating. Enjoy. Caution. Filling will be hot. It says caution, filling will be hot twice. Just to warn you, it's really hot inside. So Michelina's Zappum pizza snacks are pepperoni pizza filling in a golden crust. They're kind of like pizza rolls or pizza bites or those, those frozen pizza things, except these ones are not frozen in a bag. They're like microwavable Michelina's. Let's give them a try, guys. Let's see how they are. Hot. Okay, so they're not very good. They have very little sauce and they have very little cheese. It is mostly like the breading on these things. And these are the smallest TV dinners that we have today, so the value on these things are not even that good. Like if I was really hungry and I just really wanted something to eat quick, and I just shoved these in the microwave for 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And then I waited the appropriate 2 minutes for them to cool down, but they don't burn my mouth like lava. Like if I was just hungry and I wanted something quick, and I shoved these in the microwave and then I ate them, they'd be okay, I guess. But I have more time than that. I'm willing to wait for something good. And I'm willing to spend a little bit more than $2 on Michelina's Zappums for a decent TV dinner. Like comparing this to like a Swanson or a Hungry Man TV dinner or a Banquet TV dinner. Even Kid Cuisine is better than this, and I don't even like Kid Cuisine. If I'm ranking these on the tier list in terms of value and taste and quality and all that stuff, I'm gonna give it a D. I just don't think they're very good. I don't know much about Michelina's. Maybe they make better products. I don't know. But this $2 pizza roll snack thing is just not good. D. The next TV dinner we're going to be trying at $3 is Smart One's slow roasted turkey breast with mashed potatoes and gravy. So this is a more traditional TV dinner where you have different compartments for different things. This one comes with a nice mashed potato with some seasoning to it and some turkey and some gravy. I've never tried anything from Smart Ones. I don't know if Smart Ones is good or not or whatever. I do love turkey. It's one of my favorite things in a TV dinner. This is 255 grams, so it's nearly double the Pizza Zappums, but it's only $1 more, so you're getting a much better bargain than those Michelina's pizza things. And it does come with some nice protein, not like the macaroni and cheese, which was just macaroni and cheese. This comes with nice carbs, mashed potatoes, and a few nice pieces of turkey breast in a gravy. Let's give it a try. Let's try the turkey first. So the turkey is good. It's like swimming in the gravy. The gravy is not very thick and it looks kind of clear. Okay, let's try the mashed potatoes. These mashed potatoes taste off. They don't taste like they've been mashed. They taste like they've been pureed. They're like really smooth. I don't know much about the Smart Ones brand. Is it Smart Ones supposed to be like a healthy TV dinner option? Like it's got less sodium and less goodness to it. I don't know. As a person who's a fan of the Swanson TV dinners and the Hungry Man TV dinners, those turkey ones are amazing. The Hungry Man ones comes with like a cranberry sauce, and the turkey is nice and flavorful. The gravy's nice and thick, and the mashed potatoes are good. Yeah, they taste off. They taste like they're like instant mashed potatoes, like they're made from potato flakes that have been reconstituted into something that resembles mashed potatoes, but it's not mashed potatoes. That's the thing. The best thing I can say about this is that the turkey is all right. Like, it's a decent turkey sliced breast, but when you're eating turkey, the most important thing is the gravy to complement it, and this gravy is subpar gravy. I am a food expert. I know what good food is, and this is not good food. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a D. I think this is bad. This is like not a good frozen TV dinner. It's only $3. I've never tried Smart Ones before. I don't know if Smart Ones makes other good stuff, but this feels like it was made for somebody who doesn't know what a good TV dinner is, and they're trying to pass it off as something that's okay. So the next TV dinner we're gonna be getting is kind of a wild card, guys. I wasn't even sure if I should get this one, but I thought I'd give it a try. It's home style thali, palak paneer, dal tadka, plain rice, and 4 fulka roti. I don't know what this is. So it is rice with some sort of green sauce, some sort of yellow orangish sauce, and 4 pieces of bread. Yeah, I don't know what any of this is, but it was only $4, and it is 520 grams. It is the largest TV dinner we have today, and it's only $4. This is crazy. Okay, first thing, let's try rice with this green sauce. Okay, this green sauce is pretty good. What is this green sauce made of? Spinach and cottage cheese. Okay. With the rice, it's got a pretty decent flavor to it. It's got some spice to it too. I like it. And the other thing it comes with is called dal tadka. It's almost like a split pea soup. I don't know. Let's try it with the rice. Ooh. This one's even better than the green one. Last thing we have is this roti. I don't even know if I'm eating this properly. Am I supposed to make these like tacos? Like get the roti, put everything inside and eat it like a taco? I don't know. So I wasn't sure about this TV dinner before I got it, but now that I have it, I'm glad that I got it. $4, the biggest TV dinner we have, a very nice size and a good tasting meal. If I'm ranking this on the tier list, I'm gonna give this a solid A. I think this is great. It's not amazing, but the value of it is good, and it is a good, nice tasting meal altogether. Moving on to our $5 TV dinner, we have Crave Smoky Barbecue Angus Beef. So this looks like good old-fashioned bachelor chow TV dinner, where instead of giving you separate containers of corn and potatoes and beef, they just mash it all up into a bachelor chow bowl and feed you like a dog. I've never had anything from Crave before, so I'm not familiar with this brand of TV dinners, but let's give it a try, guys. Good old-fashioned bachelor chow. Let's try some of the beef first, right? It is a very cheap cut of meat, but it does have a nice smoky barbecue sauce to it. Ooh. Let's try some of these potatoes and this corn too. So the potatoes feel undercooked. They feel very like boiled potatoes. They don't feel like they've been roasted and crispy and then put it in the barbecue sauce. They just feel like potatoes. Yeah, this Crave is not impressing me that much. The most redeeming qualities of this thing is that it does come with a nice smoky barbecue sauce. Like once you add barbecue sauce to something, it just becomes better. But the slogan on the box says, tastes ridiculously good. No, that's not true. I'm not craving another box of this Crave. It's okay. So ranking this on the tier list for the price, the taste, and the ingredients, and the quality, and everything together, I'm going to give this a C. I think it's okay. Moving on to our $6 TV dinner, we have one of my favorite TV dinners, Hungry Man Turkey. Hungry Man Turkey is one of my favorites. So this TV dinner comes with slices of turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, a nice thick gravy, some corn on the side, and a cranberry dessert. So Hungry Man Swanson Turkey is just an amazing TV dinner by itself. I'm very familiar with this TV dinner. It's just one of my go-to good stuff. Like turkey and stuffing. And of course, we have the Swanson cranberry dessert, which you can even mix the cranberries with the turkey and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes, and it's just a nice little mix. Now, at 455 grams, this is one of the biggest TV dinners that we have today, and it's a great value. For $6, you get something that's a complete meal. You feel like you're complete after you have this TV dinner. You feel like everything is where it should be in the universe after having a turkey Hungry Man TV dinner. Like, if you had to choose between having two $3 Smart One turkeys or one Hungry Man, it's not even remotely close. This is, of course, S on the tier list. Spectacular in both quality, taste, ingredients, size, everything. It's just a great overall amazing TV dinner. $6, quite possibly the best thing we're going to be trying today. Hungry man, hungry man. If you're a hungry man, then you need a hungry man. That honestly should be their jingles when they do Hungry Man commercials. Hungry Man, call me. I'll do the jingle for you. Moving on to our $7 TV dinner, we have P.F. Chang's broccoli and beef. So I've never tried anything from P.F. Chang's before, but this is white rice bowl with broccoli and tender beef in a savory soy and garlic sauce with sesame seed garnish. I don't know what P.F. Chang's is, but this does look pretty good. So it is 312 grams, so it is a little bit smaller than the Hungry Man turkey we just had, and it is $1 more at $7. I have to say, it looks pretty good. Like, this looks like something I would buy and enjoy and have, but it's not even really remotely good. It's not bad, it's just tasteless. It doesn't even taste like anything. It tastes like a little hint of sesame, soy, and garlic, but there's no real flavor to it. I feel like this is vastly undersalted. You know when you're sick and you don't have taste buds and you eat something and you're just munching and you just don't taste anything? That's what this feels like. It feels like I'm not even eating anything. It feels like I'm sick and my taste buds are gone and I can't smell anything and I have a stuffy nose and I'm eating food, but I can't taste it. I don't know. Let's add some salt and see if that changes it. Okay, salt has been added. Let's try it. It's much better for some salt. I think that's what they did. I think they just undersalted it, but like a lot. Like they didn't put salt at all. If you went to the best chefs in the world and told them you can cook, but you can't use salt, they'd look at you like you have two heads. Like, what do you mean I can't cook without salt? It's the basic chemistry of making food taste good. So with salt, it's actually a lot better. But I'm gonna be judging this based on the price and the way it is without adding salt. And without salt, this is like a D. This is just bad. It has no flavor and no taste. It's $7. For $6, I can get a Hungry Man turkey and be vastly more satisfied. I'm sorry, P.F. Chang's. This is the only thing I've ever tried that you've ever made, but I am not satisfied with this dish. I should not have to add salt to my dish in order to enjoy it. You should do that. You should add salt to it before you serve it to me. Okay, moving on to our $8 TV dinner, we have Amy's Veggie Meatloaf with mashed potatoes and vegetables. So this brand of frozen meals is Amy's. The only thing I've ever tried from them is a frozen pizza that I had, and I remember liking the frozen pizza. This is dairy-free, gluten-free, and certified vegan. Contains 91% organic ingredients. But yeah, this is corn, peas, mashed potatoes, and a vegetarian meatloaf. So let's try the peas and the corn. It's kind of mixed in with the sauce that comes with the meatloaf. It's mostly peas. It's like 80% peas and maybe 20% corn, but they are good. Yeah, and mixed into the little meatloaf sauce they have. It's nice. Let's mix the mashed potatoes in with some of this meatloaf sauce. Let's give it a try. It's good, yeah. I'd probably add butter to it, but I'm not going to for the sake of doing a fair comparison. Finally, let's try the actual veggie meatloaf itself. It's got a nice flavor to it, yes. Now, the size of this is pretty small. It's not that big for something you're paying $8 for. Like me personally, I would not buy this just because I can have a Hungry Man instead, and it's even better and cheaper and bigger. But for the people out there who are dairy-free, gluten-free, and want to eat a vegan TV dinner, this is pretty good. Now, just based on the meal, I would probably give it an A on the tier list. But based on the price and the size, I'm gonna knock it down a notch. I'm gonna give this a B. I think it's good. It's a little expensive and a little small, but it is a good meal. I have to say. Moving on to our $9 TV dinner, we have TGI Fridays chicken and mashed potatoes. So TGI Fridays is a restaurant that I've never been to before, and they have their own line of frozen TV dinners. This is their chicken and mashed potatoes with whiskey glazed, diced, grilled, seasoned white meat chicken and mashed potatoes. So it says on the back, flame grilled, boneless, skinless, seasoned chicken topped with our delicious whiskey barbecue glaze is paired with buttery mashed potatoes to complete this tasty dish. Buttery mashed potatoes, I will be the judge of that. I'll tell you if it needs more butter or not. Probably does. Okay, TGI Fridays. I've never been to your restaurant. I've never tried any of your frozen meals before. Now is the time to impress me. Let's try the mashed potatoes first. It's kind of mixed in with the barbecue sauce and what looks like maybe green onion on top. Ooh, those are buttery mashed potatoes. Very, very, very creamy, smoothie, tasty, buttery mashed potatoes. I was wrong. TGI Friday, you have put the perfect amount of butter in my mashed potatoes. Let's try this chicken in this barbecue sauce, which does look pretty good. Goodness, that's good. Okay, so the chicken itself, once you start chewing it, it does get a little dry, but if you're eating it with the mashed potatoes and the gravy, it eventually kind of evens out. Now at 297 grams, just a little over 10 ounces, this is not that big of a TV dinner. Like I could eat 3 of these, no problem. And at $9 a pop, that's $27 just to fill my kind of large tummy. Now, the quality of the ingredients, the taste, everything together, this is actually an amazing little TV dinner. Like, really good. I would have given it an S if it weren't for the cost and the size, but I'm going to give it an A on the tier list. So before we try Gordon Ramsay's $10 frozen TV dinner, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free, and you can always cancel later. Moving on to our $10 TV dinner, we have Chef Ramsay's slow roasted beef. I'm a huge fan of the Chef Ramsay frozen meals. I've tried many of them before, including this one. This is beef brisket in a red wine sauce with mushrooms, pearl onions, and potatoes. It is made by Chef Ramsay with his smug face and his crossed arms just staring at you at the box. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Oh my goodness. So good. Like this red wine and this gravy that it comes with is just delectable. Now this meal is $10. It is a premium TV dinner and it's only about 269 grams or about 10 ounces of food. So it isn't that big. It's about the same as this TGI Friday one, but it is amazing. As Gordon Ramsay would say, it's all beautifully mixed together with some pearl onions and some mushrooms and some potatoes and carrots. Actually, he would say potatoes because he's Gordon Ramsay. Even though it costs $10 and even though the sizing of it is not that big, it is absolutely spectacular. I'm going to give Gordon Ramsay's slow roasted beef an S on the tier list. I think it is an amazing TV dinner. Recently, I did a video where I compared $1 to $10 TV dinners, and I had so much fun making that video. So what if this time I compared $1 to $10 beef TV dinners? So our $1 beef TV dinner that we have is Selection Spaghetti Bolognese. So this is very simple. This is just spaghetti with a beef and tomato sauce bolognese. And it looks like quite possibly the worst TV dinner I think I've ever seen in my entire life. This is like 98% spaghetti with maybe 1% tomato sauce and 1% ground beef. Okay guys, let's give our $1 beef TV dinner a try. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So this spaghetti is actually really thick because it's al dente. The sauce is actually pretty decent, like it has some decent flavor to it. However, this does lose a lot of points for having basically no sauce and no ground beef. So we are gonna be ranking everything on the tier list today based on 3 different factors. A, the size to price ratio. B, how good is the beef aspect of the TV dinner. And C, the quality and the taste of the TV dinner itself. So this one gets points for being a good size to price ratio. It's only $1 and you get a sizable amount. The beef aspect is the weakest part because there's barely any ground beef in this actual TV dinner. But even though there's not that much sauce to it, it's kind of flavorful and the pasta's pretty al dente. So on the tier list today, I'm gonna give this a C. I think this is okay. It's not actually something I'd ever get again, but I am surprised that this is not garbage like D or F. Like this is like It's okay. So the next beef TV dinner we have is Michelina's macaroni and beef. So this is macaroni and beef crumble in a tomato sauce. So it's no surprise that the two cheapest beef TV dinners that we have are both pastas. It's kind of hard to make a TV dinner for $1 or $2 without making pasta like the main part. This one is slightly bigger than the selection spaghetti and bolognese that we just had, but this one does come with way more beef and a considerable amount of tomato sauce. So even though it's just a little bit bigger, the value and the price of what you're paying for is more beef compared to pasta. I have not been a fan of Michelina's in the past, but let's give this one a try, guys. So yeah, this one is not the best. The macaroni is very overcooked. There is a considerable amount of ground beef, but the flavor of the tomato sauce is also not the best. You shouldn't really expect much when a TV dinner is $2. Like again, this is nothing I'd ever purchase. I would easily way rather spend more money for something better. So I'm gonna give this a D on the tier list. The pasta is overcooked. The tomato sauce doesn't have a good flavor to it. The only good thing about this is that you get a sizable amount of ground beef, but that's not enough to make it a good meal. So moving on to our $3 beef TV dinner, we have Smart One's home-style beef potato roast with vegetables and gravy. So I'm a little familiar with Smart One's TV dinners. I've had some of them before, and I think they're okay. This one does look pretty good considering there is a sizable amount of beef with nice carrots, potatoes, green beans, and a gravy. The potatoes don't really look the best. Like, they look kind of like boiled potatoes, and this is probably like a cheap cut of beef. Like, I'm sure they're not using like filet mignon for this beef. It's probably like stewing beef or something. Let's give it a try, guys. The beef is pretty good. It's quite flavorful, actually. It's a cheaper cut of beef, obviously, but it's got some nice texture to it. It's not dry, and with the gravy, it's pretty good. Let's try it with the carrots and the green beans and the potatoes, though, too. So this is where this TV dinner starts to lose me because it is like steamed vegetables. There's no real oil to it. There's no real salt. The only thing that's in this is the gravy, but there's not that much gravy. I suppose Smart Ones is supposed to be like a healthy option for TV dinners, but I don't want healthy. I want tasty. This Smart Ones $3 TV dinner is the same size as the Michelina's macaroni and beef TV dinner, except this one does come with a lot of vegetables and big slices of beef. If I was just eating this by myself, I would probably add some salt and maybe a little bit of butter to the vegetables, but I'm going to be judging this TV dinner based on as is. And as is, this is good. This is a good TV dinner. I'm going to give this a B on the tier list. I think this is good. This is easily the best thing we've had so far. The vegetables are steamed, so they are on the healthier side. You might want to add some salt or butter to it, but it's good, guys. So moving on to our $4 beef TV dinner, we have LifeSmart Beef Stir Fry. So this is served with broccoli and carrots in a ginger chili sauce with long grain rice and strips of beef. So this is easily the best looking of the frozen beef TV dinners that we've seen so far. It does come with a sizable amount of this ginger chili sauce, and rice is one of the best things to put in a TV dinner. I find the quality of it doesn't diminish that much when you freeze it. This doesn't have a lot of beef, but the main thing that I like the look of this one is that it has a lot of sauce. Like, just give me a bunch of sauce to mix in with my starch and I'll be a happy camper. Okay, let's give it a try, guys. So a few things to say about this one. This ginger chili sauce does have a decent amount of flavor to it. Sauce is probably one of the most overlooked things when eating a meal. Like, if there was more beef bolognese sauce in the first two pastas that we had, or if there was more gravy in the Smart Ones that we just had, it would have been a better dish because the sauce makes or breaks the dish. So I'm gonna give this a B on the tier list. I think this is good. It doesn't have that much beef and that much vegetables, and it's not the biggest TV dinner, but the sauce is what makes it, and it is a complete meal. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a B. So moving on to our $5 beef TV dinner, we have Crave Steak Carne Asada Burrito Bowl. So it comes with seared beef steak with red and green peppers, black beans, cilantro, green chili pepper, jalapeno, white rice, lime, and Monterey Jack cheese. So this is a Mexican dish. It's like all the ingredients that would go in a burrito, except without the wrap. It's just in a bowl. So for being our $5 beef TV dinner, this is easily the biggest one that we've had so far. The main parts of this dish is rice and beans with a little bit of beefsteak on the side. Like, it's not that much beef. Obviously, they want to fill it with rice and beans, the cheap stuff. It does look like a complete meal, so let's give it a try, guys. So this is quite possibly the worst burrito bowl I've ever had. The peppers are not really sauteed. They're probably just like boiled. There's not that much flavor to anything in this dish. If I'm comparing burrito bowls to like a nice Chipotle burrito bowl compared to this, Chipotle is 10 times better. Perhaps I'm being too hard on this dish, guys. Maybe you're thinking there at home, saying to yourself that I don't think this is a good dish because I'm a mean person. I'm not a mean person. This is just not a good burrito bowl. The Crave brand has always been hit or miss for me. Like, I never know if Crave is going to be good or bad or whatever. I guess it just depends on the dish. So on the tier list, I'm going to give this a C. I think this is okay. The beef is probably the best part. It does have some flavor to it, but it's not terribly large for a $5 beef TV dinner. And the flavor is just not really that good. So moving on to our $6 beef TV dinner, we have Healthy Choice Gourmet Steamers Beef Merlot. So it comes with steamed carrots, green beans, potatoes with a gravy and little strips of beef. It's not a lot of beef, like it's mostly vegetables. I would have definitely preferred if my beef Merlot had more beef in it, but what are you gonna do? The box also does look like it's way more flavorful and tasty than the actual thing. Okay, let's try steamed vegetables from a frozen TV dinner. The green beans are steamed, the carrots are steamed, the potatoes are steamed, the beef is dry and flavorless. Why does healthy food always have to be bad? Why can't it be also a tasty meal that I enjoy? It's basically just a big old bowl of steamed vegetables. It's steamed green beans, steamed carrots, steamed potatoes with a dry, tasteless beef and a little bit of gravy on the bottom. Like, you could have basically just gone to the store and gotten a frozen bag of vegetables, and that's what this is. This is just frozen vegetables with a little bit of dry, tasteless beef and a little bit of not very good gravy. I guess it's okay if you're looking for a healthier option, but I'm not looking for a healthier option. I'm looking for a tasty option, and this is not tasty. I'm gonna give this a D. The value is not good, the taste is not good. It is healthy, but I don't want healthy, I want tasty. So ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our next TV dinner. I dropped the box. $7 Hungry Man Salisbury Beef Steakettes. So this is beef steakettes served with gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, and a brownie. This is a true TV dinner. You have all the little compartments, you have all the little things, and it even comes with a dessert. What more could you ask for? Hungry Man is the way to go. I feel like there's people who watch these videos and think that I'm sponsored by Hungry Man and they pay me money to say good things about them, but I'm not sponsored. I just like Hungry Man. So normally I do like to add butter to my Hungry Man TV dinners, a little bit in the veggies, a little bit in the mashed potatoes, but I'm not going to because I want to compare this to the other TV dinners that we have today based on its own merit. Let's try the beef steakettes. Wow. For something that is frozen, this is a frozen TV dinner. For something that came out of your freezer, it comes out of a microwave. This is amazing. I don't know how you can get better than this. Even if you don't add butter to your mashed potatoes, you can still dip the mashed potatoes in the gravy. Green beans are also nice. They're not flavorless like the ones that came from this gourmet steamer beef Merlot. This is like a good green bean, like a thick, juicy green bean. And then, of course, for dessert, you have a brownie. How do you get better than that? How do you get better than that? My cousin Johnny was telling me that not only should you put butter on your mashed potatoes and your green beans, you can even put a little bit of butter on the brownie before it goes in the microwave. And then you got like deliciousness. For $7, you get a sizable size of a TV dinner, a complete meal including a dessert, protein, carbs, veggies, everything you could possibly need. I'm gonna give Hungry Man beef steakettes an S on this tier list. Like, this is just amazing. This is so much better than everything else we've had so far. It's not made for health, it's made for hungry men like me. I'm a hungry man. Should I do the song? Let's do the song. Hungry man, if you're a hungry man, then you need a hungry man. So moving on to our $8 beef TV dinner, we have Healthy Choice Power Bowl Korean-inspired beef bowl. So this is served with a mix of grains, darky leaf greens, seasoned braised beef, vegetables with a nice savory gochujang sauce. So this brand is Healthy Choice. This is the same brand of TV dinners we got for our $6 TV dinner, the Beef Merlot Steamer, except this one looks way better than that steamer Beef Merlot that we had. This is not that big for something that cost $8, but let's give it a try. So this is like a complete meal. This is a mix of grains, leafy greens, vegetables, all these things. It does have a nice spicy sauce to it. Like, I like the sauce. My main complaints about this dish is that there's not that much beef. The beef itself is kind of dry. And also the whole dish itself is not very big. Like, if I'm comparing this to Hungry Man is like way better value. You're getting like twice the amount of food per dollar spent. So I'm gonna give this a B on the tier list. I do think it's okay though. If it was bigger or cheaper, I'd definitely give it a higher mark, but it's all right. So moving on to our $9 beef TV dinner, we have Marie Callender's lasagna with meat sauce. So this is lasagna noodles with a seasoned tomato and beef sauce topped with real pizza mozzarella cheese. So this is not a traditional lasagna where it's like layered and you have to cut out like a big chunk. I was impressed by the other pasta I had from Marie Callender's. That one was good. Let's try their hearty beefy lasagna. Oh my goodness. Man, this is tasty. Marie Callender's, where have you been all my life? So the other pasta dishes we had, our selection bolognese and our Michelina's macaroni and beef. These ones were bad. Like, they were not very good. I'd never ever get these ones. They're only $1 and $2 and you get what you pay for. This is a $9 premium lasagna. The pasta mixed in with the sauce is very flavorful. You get a nice mix of ground beef and actual mozzarella cheese, and it's just tasty. It's just good. Like, you eat a bite and you say, that was delicious. I want more in my mouth. Now, this is not like the best lasagna in the world. I could make a lasagna at home that would be definitely more tasty, but if you want something quick, you put it in the microwave and it actually tastes good. This is something to try, guys. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this an A. I think this is great. It's not the best value for what you're paying for. If this was a little cheaper or a little bigger, I would have probably given it an S. But based on what it is, a tasty lasagna with mozzarella cheese for $9, I think this is A. So guys, before we try this $10 beef TV dinner, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Most of the people who watch my content are not subscribed. It's free and you can always cancel later. So our $10 beef TV dinner that we have is P.F. Chang's Mongolian style beef. So this is beef with a sweet and savory sauce, onions, beans, and bell peppers. This is also not like a real TV dinner. This is just food in a bag, so you have to saute this in a pan. Most of the stuff we've had today is not like quote unquote TV dinners, but you know, whatever. I was not a fan of P.F. Chang's broccoli beef that I had before, but this one does look really good. I think this is like supposed to be like the main dish, and maybe you're supposed to do some rice on the side with it, but I'm just gonna try it for what it is. Okay, P.F. Chang's Mongolian style beef, let's try. Oh my goodness, this is good. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you put a sizable amount of sauce in with your food, it will always taste better. The strips of beef in this sauce is really flavorful. It's not dry at all. The green beans in the sauce is really flavorful, and the other vegetables is nice and flavorful in this sauce. Now this is $10, but for the size that you're getting, it is a nice value too. So not only does this taste good, you're getting bang for your buck for what you pay for. I'm gonna give this an S on the tier list. I think this is absolutely spectacular. Yeah, it's good. Recently, I did a video where I compared $1 to $10 beef TV dinners. But what if this time I did chicken TV dinners? So today, we are going to be trying $1 to $10 chicken TV dinners. Our first chicken TV dinner we're going to be trying today is $1 Selections Penne Chicken. So this is very simple. This is penne pasta with a cream sauce and a little bit of chicken. Now, I've tried many a pasta in my day, and I've tried many a chicken TV dinners in my day. And pasta TV dinners are never really any good. Like, it's very, very rare for a pasta dish to be frozen and good. I'm not going to judge this one until we try it, but let's just try it and see what it is. It's the tiniest pieces of chicken with penne pasta and cream sauce. Here goes nothing, guys. Wish me luck. So this is not the worst pasta I've ever tried in my life. It is very, very acceptable for being a $1 frozen pasta dish. So we are going to be ranking everything on the tier list today, and we're going to be ranking it on 3 different qualities. A, the price to size ratio. B, the quality of the chicken itself. And C, the quality and taste of the overall dish. Now, the chicken aspect of this is the worst part because chicken costs a lot more than pasta. So they do give you like 4 tiny pieces of chicken with mostly pasta. There's enough cream sauce sauce to go around, and the pasta is not terribly overcooked. But overall, I would give this like a C on the tier list. I think this is okay. It's not bad or garbage, but it's not good or great. You shouldn't really expect much when you're paying $1 for TV dinners, but let's try our $2 TV dinner. We have Michelina's Penne Polo. So our $2 Michelina's Penne Polo is pasta in a cream sauce with cooked seasoned chicken pieces. So this is the exact same thing as our $1 Penne Selections chicken thing, except this is Michelina's, which Michelina's is never ever good. This again is 98% penne pasta with 2% chicken to it, but it is only $2, so let's give it a try, guys. Oh my god, why do I keep buying Michelina's? It's never ever good. Yeah. So this Michelina's Penne Polo with chicken and cream sauce and all this stuff is not very good. It's never been good. Michelina's is always a bad choice to make. Trust me. The chicken is tasteless and rubbery. The cream sauce is not good. The penne pasta is small and overcooked, and there's nothing going for this thing except for the fact that it costs $2. Whose idea was it to buy Michelina's? Who? Not mine. Oh, I keep going for more bites and I regret it every time. On the tier list, I'm gonna give this a D. It's no good in every single way. The only good thing about this is value. You get lots and lots of overcooked, tasteless, bad pasta for only $2. Moving on to our $3 chicken TV dinner, we have Smart One's chicken parmesan with spaghetti and marinara. So this is seasoned chicken breast and spaghetti with a marinara sauce topped with cheese. Smart One's has always been hit or miss with me. You never know whether it's going to be good or great or bad or garbage. This looks quite disgusting. Like it's goo, and it's chicken with goo and sauce and pasta, mostly goo. The only other breaded chicken and a marinara sauce with spaghetti that I'm familiar with is Boston Market, and that one I remember the spaghetti being horrible garbage, but the chicken being kind of okay. Smart Ones, I don't know, this one looks like Chef Boyardee made a frozen pasta and decided to call it chicken parm with spaghetti and tomato sauce. Let's give it a try, guys. My expectations could not be any possibly lower than my moment right now where I'm putting this in my mouth. No, this is very bad. Maybe the chicken can make up for this taste in my mouth. Let's try the chicken. Okay, so this quite possibly is the worst TV dinner I've ever had, ever. It's just nasty, nasty stuff. The spaghetti is horribly overcooked, and the marinara sauce tastes like Chef Boyardee. The cheese is some kind of really super cheap cheese that's been frozen. The chicken is so rubbery, and it's hard to cut. Like, I can't even really cut it with my fork. I need a chainsaw to cut this chicken. This cost me only $3, but really Smart Ones should be paying me money to try their products because this is not something that I would ever buy again. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this an F. I think this is absolute garbage. Just quite possibly one of the worst things I've ever tried in my entire life. The only good thing about this is that it's $3, but really it's $3 you're flushing down the toilet. I would not feed this to my cat. I think my cat deserves better than this, and I'm definitely not gonna be eating more of this. So, you want some spaghetti and marinara sauce, So? It's the worst thing I've ever had. You want some? So? You want some? It's free. It only cost me $3, but you can have it for free. Okay, bye, So. Moving on to our $4 chicken TV dinner, we have LifeSmart Thai Cashew Chicken. This is whole grain noodles in a Thai-inspired sweet and sour sauce. It does come with nice big pieces of chicken, like compared to our $1 and our $2 TV dinners, where you get the tiniest pieces of chicken. This is a sizable amount. The Smart Ones was sizable amount too, but that was rubbery, cheap, disgusting Smart Ones chicken. Okay, let's try LifeSmart Thai Chicken Cashew. So this one is way better than the other three we tried so far. Way better. in every possible way. These noodles are nice and mixed in with the sauce. They are not overcooked like normally noodles are when they're frozen. And it has a decent Thai, spicy, sweet sauce to it. It's nice. Now, the big downside to this one is even though it is $4, it is smaller than our $3 and our $2 TV dinners. So the value of what you're getting is not the best, but the flavor and the taste and the quality is just so much better. So on the tier list, I'm going to give this a B. This is good. It's not the biggest thing. You are paying a little bit more for way better quality, but it is way better quality. It's okay to spend $4 on a TV dinner to get something that's good than to spend $3 or $2 to $1 to get something that's just whatever and garbage and whatever. Blah, 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 blah. So moving on to our $5 chicken TV dinner, we have Crave Spicy Szechuan style fried chicken on rice. I don't know how to say Szechuan, whatever this is, Szechuan. I don't know how to say it. This is tender chicken, zesty, spicy Szechuan sauce, garlic, ginger, and soy with crushed peppers, mushrooms, onions, carrots, edamame, rice, all this stuff. TV dinners are usually either potato, rice, or pasta based. You can't really make a TV dinner sizable without adding those cheap starches to it. And this one is rice. It is little popcorn chicken things with a Szechuan sauce and Crave. I don't know. Let's try Crave Szechuan child chicken. I really don't know how to say Szechuan. Let's try. No, I don't know about this one. So rice itself, when it's frozen, is usually pretty standard. Like rice is rice. Doesn't matter the quality or how it's cooked. What really matters is the sauce that comes with the rice. And this Szechuan sauce, this one here, is not very good. It doesn't have like a nice flavor to it. So on the tier list, I'm going to give Crave Spicy Szechuan Chicken a D. I do not think this is good at all. The rice is okay. The chicken is okay. The sauce is okay. It does have a little bit of spice to it, but again, I would not feed this to my cat. So, you want some Szechuan rice, So? It's Szechuan. It's chicken, So. You want some? You want some, you stupid kitty? Man, you're a stupid kitty. So moving on to our $6 chicken TV dinner, we have Healthy Choice Gourmet Steamers Grilled Chicken Red Pepper Alfredo. So this is pasta, broccoli, chicken, red peppers with a creamy red pepper sauce. Healthy Choice has not been my favorite brand of TV dinners either. This is Healthy Choice. It means the food is designed to be healthy, but not tasty. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's try. Oh no, it's not good at all. Just because the brand is called Healthy Choice, you think you're making the healthy decision by buying it and paying $6 for this thing. It is broccoli and chicken and pasta, all of those things you could easily have just prepared yourself at home, and it's the tasteless, overpriced blah. That's my review for this one. It's blah. It tastes like blah. The chicken tastes like tasteless chicken. Like it's been made as healthy as possible for you. You might as well have just boiled a piece of chicken. The broccoli is steamed and it doesn't have any flavor to it. It is steamed broccoli and overcooked, terrible, bad pasta. So I'm going to give this a D on the tier list. I think this is bad. It's not really an awful taste. It's just a no taste. It's just a blah kind of dish that you just don't really want to eat ever. Broccoli and chicken and whatever, but there's no real flavor to it. There's no real substance. It's nothing you would ever want to buy if you really wanted to enjoy something. So moving on to our $7 chicken TV dinner, we have Hungry Man fried chicken cutlets with potatoes, corn, and brownie. I think I might shed a tear actually because I'm so incredibly happy right now. We have tried 6 chicken TV dinners so far, and finally we have come to the golden standard of what a TV dinner should be. Hungry Man. Let's do the song now. Let's do the song. Ready? Hungry man, if you're a hungry man, then you need a hungry man. Hungry Man fried chicken is mashed potatoes, corn, a brownie with 3 chicken cutlets. Now this costs $7, and compared to every other thing we've had today, the value is good. It's not the best value, but it is a good value. You get a sizable meal. You get a full, complete meal with starch, vegetables, chicken, breaded that It's actually like good all around, and a brownie. Of course, we have the fried chicken cutlets. Now, they did not decide to mix this into disgusting marinara sauce like the other TV dinner that we have. These ones are just fried cutlets by themselves, and it tastes good. Now, this isn't even like close to my favorite Hungry Man TV dinner. This is like an okay Hungry Man TV dinner. This is middle of the road Hungry Man TV dinners. When you're talking about Hungry Man TV dinners, there's even better ones and even better ones than this one. But this is still way, way, way better than anything we have tried today. Goddamn, I love Hungry Man's. On this tier list that we're doing today for chicken TV dinners, and based on everything we've tried today, this is miles and miles and miles ahead of anything we've had. I'm gonna give this an S on the tier list. This is, of course, spectacular. Soso, you want a Hungry Man TV dinner? It's the best TV dinner ever, Soso. So our $8 chicken TV dinner is Healthy Choice Power Bowl Basil Pesto Chicken. So this is made with riced cauliflower, darky leafy greens, seasoned chicken, vegetables, beans, and a basil pesto sauce. Now, we did just have a Hungry Man chicken TV dinner, and that is the golden standard of chicken TV dinners. But this one, I don't know. Oh God, no. No. Why? No. No. What was wrong with rice? Why did you have to turn cauliflower into rice? Can't I just eat rice? Do I have to eat cauliflower rice? I once spent an entire week eating military food out of MRE bags, and everything in those MRE foods was far tastier than this thing I have right here. It's not Tasty Choice, it's Healthy Choice. Remember that when you're buying Healthy Choice. You're eating it for its healthy whatever. That doesn't mean anything to me. I want food to be healthy and tasty. This is just healthy. I want a TV dinner that's called Tasty Choice. It already exists, actually. It's called Hungry Man. You know what this Healthy Choice chicken TV dinner kind of reminds me of? In the movie The Matrix, when they're in the real world and they're eating like mush. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like this is nutritionally everything kind of that my body needs, but for my taste buds up here, it doesn't satisfy them at all. I need Hungry Man for that, not this. On the tier list, I'm gonna give this a C. I do think this is okay. It's better than a lot of stuff we've had today. It's just, it has no flavor. It's a little overpriced. It's too small, and it's whatever. It's okay. C. So moving on to our $9 chicken TV dinner, we have Marie Callender's cheesy chicken and broccoli. So this one is also made with a riced cauliflower with grilled chicken breast, broccoli florets, and a cheese sauce. Now, looking at this thing, you can see that it is very, very cheesy. It looks like cheese soup with cauliflower, broccoli, and chicken. That's what it looks like. It looks like a big old cheese soup. Marie Callender's has been very good to me in the past. I've tried a couple other things from this brand before. I don't know, guys. Let's try Marie Callender's broccoli, cheesy chicken, rice, cauliflower thing. Let's give it a try. Okay. Now we're talking. This one's pretty good. You see, the other rice cauliflower that we tried from Healthy Choice, this one is no good. The rice cauliflower is mush. This is mush rice cauliflower with a basil pesto sauce that's barely there, and it's a healthier version, whatever. I don't care. This one doesn't taste very good. The rice cauliflower in the Marie Callender's has an actual bite to it. It's crunchy. It's almost an al dente rice cauliflower. But also when you drown it in this cheesy sauce, it just tastes good. Sometimes when you eat food, all you have to say is, this is good, and this is one of them foods. Now, this is $9. However, this is 2 to 3 times the size of most of the TV dinners we've had today. Up until about a month ago, I was very unfamiliar with the Marie Callender's brand, but this is now the 3rd one that I have tried, and I have been completely satisfied every single time I've tried it. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this an S. I don't think this is the tastiest thing, but the reason I'm giving it an S is because it is a great value. You're getting this huge thing of food for only $9. I have been very satisfied with the Marie Callender's brand thus far. So guys, before we try this $10 chicken TV dinner, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free, and you can always cancel later, but hit subscribe. So our $10 chicken TV dinner that we have is P.F. Chang's chicken lo mein. So this is chicken breast with lo mein noodles with cabbage, carrots, celery, and mushrooms with a made from scratch sauce. So the last thing I tried from P.F. Chang's was a similar bag of food type thing. It was Mongolian style beef. This is chicken with the lo mein noodles and carrots and cabbage and stuff, and I don't know, let's give it a try. So this one does have a nice sauce to it. I do like the sauce that comes with this. The vegetables are good too. It does have an overall decent flavor to it. The only real bad thing I have to say about this is the lo mein noodles themselves. Adding the noodles in the bag just kind of deteriorates everything inside. Like, it just makes the dish worse. It's a decent value. It is a very, very big dish. Like, this could easily serve 2 people. I'm gonna give this a B on the tier list. I think this is good. Not nearly as good as the other Mongolian beef that I had from P.F. Chang's. Over the last month, I've been doing a series of $1 versus $10 TV dinners. And since I've already done chicken and beef, it looks like we're moving on to pork. So today we will be doing $1 versus $10 pork TV dinners. So our $1 frozen pork product we have is Schneider's breakfast sandwiches. This is pork sausage with a fluffy egg patty and cheddar cheese nestled in between an English muffin. So if you're wondering how this can cost $1, this is actually $2.49, but it comes with 2 sausage and egg breakfast sandwiches. This is basically like a McMuffin you get from McDonald's. It's sausage, egg, cheese, and an English muffin. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this looks pretty good. It only took 2 minutes in the microwave, 60 seconds on each side. Let's give it a try, guys. Okay. So this is pretty good. It actually kind of tastes like a McMuffin from McDonald's. It tastes fresh too, like it was just made, even though it just came out of a microwave. So we are going to be ranking everything on the tier list today based on 3 different factors. A, the price to size ratio. B, the quality of the pork itself. And C, the quality and taste of the overall product. Now, in terms of price to size, this is pretty good. It's a nice size for something that only cost $1.25. So on the tier list, I'm going to give this an A. This is pretty great. It's not like the tastiest thing in the world, and it's not like the best value thing in the world, but this is pretty good. So moving on to our $2 pork TV dinner, we have Irresistible Egg Sausage and Bacon Breakfast Bowl. So this is scrambled eggs with sausage, bacon, potato, and like a little bit of cheddar cheese. So this is a TV dinner, but it's breakfast. So it's a TV breakfast? I don't know. Okay, let's give it a try, guys. We have sausage and bacon with scrambled eggs and potato and cheese. So this is very, very okay. There's no like super flavor to it. It is a frozen egg sausage thing. The Schneider's Egg McMuffin that we had was far more flavorful. The value of this is pretty good though. You're paying only $2 for just a breakfast that's like pre-made for you. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this a B. I do think it is good. Like, it's a good value for what you get. It is lacking a lot of flavor, but it's still good. I would actually get this again. So moving on to our $3 pork TV dinner, we have Irresistible's pulled pork carnitas style. So this is pulled pork with spiced brown rice and quinoa, black beans, green peppers, corn, and red peppers. So this is the same brand as the scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausage that we just had. And Irresistibles is not a brand that builds a lot of confidence when I buy their products. Like, I'm never really sure what it's gonna be. I've also not been a fan of Mexican frozen food in the past. I find it never freezes well or whatever. I don't know, it's always better fresh. I don't know what this one's gonna be. Let's try. This is very, very, very okay. Like, it's all right. It's rice and quinoa, beans, corn, peppers with pulled pork. There's no real like nice spice to it. It just doesn't tickle me where it needs to be tickled. You understand? It's hard for me as someone who enjoys Chipotle. Like, I just absolutely love Chipotle whenever I go get a bowl or burrito from there. And this is not even close to Chipotle. Like, I bet you if I froze Chipotle and I had this one fresh, Chipotle would still be way, way better. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this a C. I think this is okay. It's not really the best thing. So moving on to our $4 pork TV dinner, we have the Pie Commission pork meat pie. So this is a classic French-Canadian style meat pie made with fresh ground pork, potatoes, and onions. I do love the guy with the mustache on the front. I think he's pretty awesome. So I realize this is not even close to a TV dinner. This is a pork meat pie, but I'm gonna call it a TV dinner, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. The title of the video said TV dinner. This is a meat pie. Meat pies are not TV dinner. Shush. This does look pretty good though. This is a pork meat pie with potatoes and a flaky crust. Let's give it a try. Okay, now we're talking. This is quite tasty. The flaky crust is nice and flaky and buttery. The pork has a really nice flavor to it, and it's just doused with potatoes and flavor and goodness. I've never had a pork meat pie before. I'm very familiar with the Swanson brand. They make chicken, turkey, and beef meat pies. Another reason why this probably tastes so good is I did cook it in a conventional oven. This is not something that can be microwaved. And people are going to tell me in the comments again, oh my God, you're microwaving everything else, but this one you cooked in the oven. That's not fair. Shush. I think this is great. It's a great value. It tastes good. It's nice and flaky and flavorful. And I'm going to give this an S on the tier list, guys. I think this is a great little meat pie. I would definitely get this again.
Soso, you want a meat pie, Soso? It's meaty deliciousness, Soso. What are you doing, Soso? Man, you're a stupid kitty.
So moving on to our $5 pork TV dinner, we have Crave Bowls chili sesame noodles with pork. So this comes with noodles, shredded pork, chili oil, garlic, green onions, soy sauce, and roasted sesame oil with sesame seeds. So the Crave company has been very weird to me in the past. It's been like the best thing ever or like the worst thing ever. Let's see what Crave has got today. Oh wow, this is good. It's a little spicy, which I like. The sesame adds a nice little crunch to the sauce. The noodles are not overcooked, so they're nice and wide, and they had a nice little bite to them. Normally when I see TV dinner stuff in a bowl, I don't know, the circular shape of it just doesn't build a lot of confidence in me. I much prefer my TV dinners to be like a rectangle with different compartments in it. But this one's damn tasty, I gotta say. I'm gonna give this an S, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. This is absolutely spectacular, and you're not gonna do anything to change my mind. Moving on to our $6 pork TV dinner, Wong Wing honey garlic pork. So this is lightly breaded, bite-sized, tender pork pieces in a delicious honey garlic sauce. So this is 2 separate servings, but I'm gonna just put them all together and judge it as a $5 dish. This does look honey garlicky. So here's the thing when we're talking about Chinese food that comes from a buffet, which essentially that's what this is. This looks like it could come off the line of a buffet, all you can eat food, pork and a honey garlic sauce. The Chinese buffet food is never ever like amazing food. And I don't think it's designed to be amazing food. I think it's designed to be good. It's designed to be consistently good. It's not supposed to be amazing, it's supposed to be good. And that's what this is. This is good. Like, this is good. It tastes good. And if I mix this with rice, or even if I just ate it as is, I think I would be very satisfied with my meal. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this an A. I do think this is great, actually. Like, it's a nice little honey garlic pork thing. You get 2 servings, you just add a little bit of rice to it, and you got yourself a meal. Moving on to our $7 pork TV dinner, we have Hungry Man Backyard Barbecue. So this is seasoned rib-shaped pork with a chicken cutlet, mashed potatoes, sauce, corn, and a brownie. Hungry Man has always been the golden standard for what a TV dinner should be. You get mashed potatoes, starch, you get some sort of vegetable, you get some sort of meat, usually in a sauce, and you get yourself a brownie. Now this is not even one of my favorite Hungry Man TV dinners, but this one does come with a nice backyard barbecue rib-shaped pork with a sauce, and this is tasty. Not amazing, not the best thing in the world, but just consistently good. There has never been a more consistent TV dinner product than Hungry Man. You know what you're getting before you get it. You can pick any Hungry Man at random, and if it's a TV dinner, you know it's going to be good. If you do not want to actually cook a dinner, and you just want to take something out of the freezer, pop it in the microwave, and you're good to go, then Hungry Man is always a good choice. Now, people at home might be thinking that I'm going to put this Hungry Man at S because it's Hungry Man. What else would I put it at? But I don't think that Hungry Man deserves an S every single time. It depends on the actual individual meal. And this Hungry Man here, I think is great. It's not my favorite thing in the world, like this backyard barbecue rib thing, whatever, and this sauce. It's not the tastiest thing, but everything else is consistent. It's still great. I'm going to give this Hungry Man an A on the tier list. I do really like it a lot, but I don't think it's quite S. Should we do the Hungry Man song? Let's do the song. Hungry man, hungry man. If you're a hungry man, then you need a hungry man. Moving on to our $8 pork TV dinner, we have P.F. Chang's Korean-inspired pork. So this is a lo mein noodle bowl with pork, carrots, cabbage, bell peppers, shiitake mushrooms, and green onions with a spicy gochujang sauce. So I recently did just try P.F. Chang's chicken lo mein, and I did think that was good. This doesn't have a lot of pork, I do have to say. The pork is very lacking. P.F. Chang's lo mein Korean style pork. Okay, this is how we're eating this. So the sauce is good. It's got like a nice spicy ginger flavor to it. The pork is good too. Like for the pork you get actually is pretty good. But the big giant weak link in this frozen dish is that it's mostly lo mein noodles. This is like 90% noodle with 5% sauce and 5% pork and vegetables. Comparing this to like the Crave bowl that we had earlier, this is the same size except way tastier with more sauce and pulled pork and way cheaper. Yeah, I've not been impressed with P.F. Chang's. I'm sure their restaurant is good. I've never been there before, but their frozen products, they're not my favorite. So on the tier list, I'm going to give this a D. I think this is bad. So the reason I'm giving this a D is just flat out value. You're paying $8 for 90% noodles with little sauce and a little bit of pork. It needs way more pork or to be way cheaper in order for me to put it any higher than D on the tier list. So moving on to our $9 pork TV dinner, we have Marie Callender's scalloped potatoes in a creamy cheese sauce with ham. So this is scalloped potatoes with a creamy cheese sauce and ham. It's the title and the description of the dish. Marie Callender's has been spectacular to me in the past. It is $9 for a giant dish of food. Now this is mostly potatoes in a cheesy cream sauce, but it does come with a sizable amount of ham on top. My expectations could not be higher for a dish. I've tried 3 Marie Callender's things in the past and they've all been delicious. So let's try this one. It's delicious. You're getting this giant dish of food for $9. It could serve 2 people easily. If you ever go to the grocery store and you see the Marie Callender's brand, get one. I don't care what it is. Close your eyes at random and choose one, but you'll be definitely satisfied. Like this is $9, right? This is about 1.5 pounds of food. Compared to this P.F. Chang one for $8, which is just all noodles and is like half the size. What's going on here? I'm paying $1 more for something that's twice the size and tastier and way cheesier and hammier and I know hammier is not a word, but I just made it up. Hammier. It means to be more hammy. Shush. Every bite keeps you wanting more. You have a bite and you want another bite and then you want another bite. You never ever want to stop when you're eating Marie Callender's. I'm going to give this an S on the tier list. I think this is spectacular. You're getting a great value. You're getting a tasty meal. You're getting a sizable amount of ham, cheese, cream sauce. It's just good in every single way. So guys, before we try this $10 pork TV dinner, if you've been enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free and you can always cancel later. So subscribe. So our $10 pork TV dinner we have is pork miso ramen. This is from Crafty Ramen Noodle Shop and Market. It comes with broth, noodles, protein, and toppings. The protein it comes with is pork. Obviously, it's a pork miso ramen. I recently just tried 42 different ramens, but those were all dry ramens from packages. This is a pre-made ramen in the broth that you simply microwave for a few minutes. I'm really not sure what to think of this one, but let's give it a try. It's kind of gross. Oh, why does it taste so weird? It tastes like feet. It tastes like you're eating someone's foot. Yeah, I don't know if my palate's just not used to this kind of porky, brothy flavor, but this is just not good. I really enjoyed tonkatsu, which is like a pork brothy kind of ramen, but this is not even close to like a dry Nongshim tonkatsu. This is like a whatever frozen thing. I'm gonna give this an F. This is just like the weirdest, worst flavored thing that we've tried today, and I don't like it. Over the last little while, I've been trying every single kind of TV dinner, and the only kind of TV dinners I haven't tried yet is veggie TV dinners. So today, we will be trying veggie TV dinners from $1 all the way to $10. So our first veggie TV dinner that we have is Selection Spaghetti Marinara. So this is very simple. This is just spaghetti with a tomato marinara sauce. Now, as a person who makes spaghetti and tomato sauce at home all the time, I know what good spaghetti and tomato sauce is supposed to be. And this one does not look nearly as saucy as it should be. Your pasta really should be drowning in tomato sauce, like it needs a life preserver, like there's so much sauce to make it all the more flavorful. My expectations are very low for a frozen pasta that only cost $1, but let's give it a try. So I've tried many frozen spaghettis before, and the thing I do like about the Selection brand is their spaghetti is quite thick. The sauce is actually pretty good considering it only costs $1. Like, it has like some decent garlic and onion flavor to it. So we are going to be ranking everything on the tier list today, and we're going to be ranking it on 3 different factors. A, the price to size ratio. B, the quality and taste of the veggie aspect of the dish. And C, the quality and taste of the overall dish. Now, the only veggies in this dish is just tomato sauce. It's just a little bit of sauce with mostly pasta. The Selection brand is never something I would jump for. Like, I'm much more willing to spend more money to get a better TV dinner. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this a B. I think it's actually good for what it is. It only costs $1. You're getting a flavorful marinara sauce, and the pasta is not terribly overcooked. I think it's worth a B. Moving on to our $2 veggie TV dinner, we have Michelina's Rigatoni Pomodoro. So this is rigatoni pasta in a spicy Italian style tomato sauce. Michelina's is not something I've been enjoying of late. In fact, I don't think we've ever had something from Michelina's that's ever been good. You never know if something's gonna be good until you try it, so let's try Michelina's. Oh my God, this is not so good, guys. The sauce in this one is kind of sweet. It tastes like it comes out of a Lunchables lunch kit. The pasta is ridiculously overcooked and like mushy. I think I'm done with Michelina's, guys. I think I'm done trying any other Michelina's product because I've never ever had anything that's even remotely good. And this is no exception, of course. I don't know who's running the Michelina's company and why you decided to make your food so horrible and disgusting. But this is the reality of the situation. And I'm just trying your food and giving you my honest opinion. It's garbage. I don't have much more to say about this Michelina's pasta. It's a horrible flavor and a horribly overcooked pasta, and it's not worth $2 or $1. I wouldn't eat this if it was free, actually. You'd have to pay me money to eat this Michelina's pasta in the future. On the tier list, I'm going to give this an F. I think this is absolute garbage. Michelina's has always been the worst pasta company ever. Don't eat it. Moving on to our $3 veggie TV dinner, we have Smart One's Ravioli Florentine. So this is cheese ravioli in a delicious spinach marinara sauce topped with zucchini and carrots. So this looks much better than the other pastas we've had today. A pasta with cheese, especially a ravioli stuffed with cheese, will always be better than like a rigatoni or spaghetti. This one also comes with zucchini and carrots, so it actually has a veggie aspect of it instead of just sauce. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh my God, this is like, I think the best frozen pasta I've ever had in my entire life. This is coming from someone who's tried many a frozen pasta before. So there's 3 main reasons why I think this pasta is spectacular. First of all, the ravioli is like a fresh pasta. It tastes like it was just made by like a nonna. The tomato sauce is super flavorful. It tastes like it just came out of a 5-star restaurant. Like, I don't know why this tomato sauce tastes so good. And lastly, the spinach, carrots, and zucchini in the sauce just add a nice melody of flavors on your palate when you're enjoying this meal. I have never been so satisfied in my entire life with a frozen pasta dish before. I'm gonna give this an S, guys. I think this is amazing. It's like easily the best frozen pasta I've ever had. This is amazing. Moving on to our $4 veggie TV dinner, we have Irresistible's falafel with spiced rice and quinoa. So this is spiced brown rice and quinoa with a vegetable and chickpea blend and a savory garlic tahini sauce. I really like Middle Eastern food every time I have it, especially when it's veggie like this, like falafel and chickpea and rice and tahini. Like, all of these sauces are really good together. I actually really like all types of food. There's no type of food that I could eat that I wouldn't like as long as it's prepared well. Now, I've never had a frozen Middle Eastern dish before. I've always had it fresh, so I don't know how this is going to be, but let's give it a try, guys. Yeah, so this is very, very okay. It obviously would have tasted better fresh if I had it as soon as it was made as opposed to frozen and then I microwaved it later. Now the value on this thing is good. Like you get a decent size for paying $4, but I do find it very bland and I bet you I could make something at home way better. On the tier list, I'm gonna give this a C. I do think it's okay overall. My initial reaction was that it was okay, and after more and more bites, I just discovered that yeah, it's okay. Moving on to our $5 veggie TV dinner, we have a Kraft Dinner Deluxe 4 cheese. So this is Kraft Dinner made with 4 different types of cheeses: Parmesan, Asiago, Romano, and Blue. So if you saw the original video where I tried $1 versus $10 TV dinners, I did try Kraft Dinner in that one too, except this one is 4 cheeses, which sounds so much better. Like, who doesn't like 4 different types of cheeses in their Kraft Dinner? I do like Kraft Dinner. I enjoyed the stovetop one and the microwaved one that I tried before. Let's try this 4 cheese one. So Kraft Dinner is something that is better fresh. Like if you just use fresh ingredients and make it on the stove, it will always be better than this microwavable version. The macaroni noodles in this dish are not really overcooked, which is a nice surprise. And the 4 cheese flavor is good, but I don't think it's really any better than the regular Kraft Dinner cheese flavor. Sometimes adding 4 different types of cheeses will make it better, but in this case, I think it's just a slightly different flavor from the regular mac and cheese from Kraft Dinner that I'm used to. And the nice thing about this too is the $5 that you're paying is a nice size portion. Like, this is the biggest of all the TV dinners we've tried so far. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this a B. I think this is good. I think Kraft Dinner can never ever be bad. It always has a spot in my heart right here. Kraft Dinner, this one's good. Moving on to our $6 veggie TV dinner, we have Healthy Choice creamy spinach and tomato linguine. So this is a linguine pasta cut up with spinach and tomato. I've been very, very upset with the Healthy Choice in the past because they only make their food healthy and they do not make their food tasty. Now, I do enjoy tasty food and I do enjoy healthy food, and ideally they're both, but Healthy Choice has always been healthy. It has never ever been tasty. I do not like the fact that this linguine pasta is all cut up. It looks like they chopped it up for a 2-year-old. I don't know, guys. Healthy Choice. Let's try. Okay, so this one is lots of spinach with like a pea puree sauce and cut up linguine. Spinach is something that Popeye eats. He eats it and he becomes strong, and then Popeye can beat up Bluto or whatever. Now, this spinach doesn't taste very good. It is a frozen, overcooked spinach. The sauce that comes with this is a puree, so it tastes like a pureed soup instead of an actual sauce. It's my fault for expecting more, I guess. I expect this food to be tasty as well as healthy. It's for somebody who wants to eat horrible food and think that they're doing something good for themselves when all I really want is something that tastes good. The value on this is also horrible. This is a $6 veggie TV dinner, and it is the same size as our $2 Michelinas. The $2 Michelinas was absolute garbage in terms of flavor and quality, but this is also really bad. It's just really bad with spinach. So I'm gonna give this a D on the tier list. I think this is bad. Healthy Choice has never been something that I personally would ever choose. If you want to eat healthy, I guess it's a good thing for you, but I want to eat tasty, and that's not what this is. Moving on to our $7 veggie TV dinner, we have Desi-licious Indian Thali. I'm not gonna be pronouncing any of these words properly, so don't expect me to. It's served with dal makhani, paneer makhani, plain naan, and peas pulao. So the name of this Indian TV dinner company is called Desi-licious, which I thought was amazing considering my name is Desi. I did try another Indian veggie TV dinner before, and I really enjoyed that one. I don't know, guys, let's give it a try. Why is Indian food so good? Why is Indian food always so good? I don't know why. So this is 4 different things: rice, naan bread, and 2 different types of sauces. Now, you would think all rice would be the same, but this rice is actually nice and it's not overcooked and has a nice flavor to it. This naan bread is also really good considering it just was frozen and came out of the microwave. Like, it's good. And these 2 sauces that it comes with is just full of different flavor from different spices. It is also a little spicy, which I love. Most frozen TV dinners are never spicy, and this has a nice Indian spice to it too. I'm not really surprised at all that this is amazing. The last Indian TV dinner I tried was also really good. And this is also like a great value. Like, you get a lot of food considering it only costs you $7. At $7, this is the largest TV dinner that we have today. So this is better value than the $8, $9, and $10 one. Comparing this to like the Healthy Choice pasta we had, it's not even close. This is so bad. It has no flavor, it's bland, and its only objective is to be healthy. I don't know what to tell you. This is amazing. And I'm not being biased just because it says Desi-licious on it, and I'm Desi. It's just really good. I'm gonna give this an S on the tier list. I think this is one of the best TV dinners I've ever had in my entire life. So flavorful, so good. I don't know what else to tell you. This is amazing.
Soso, you want some Indian food, Soso? It's super tasty, Soso. Try some, Soso.
Moving on to our $8 veggie TV dinner, we have Amy's Indian Palak Paneer. So this is creamed spinach and paneer with rajma dal and basmati rice. I don't know what paneer is and I don't know what rajma dal is, but if it's as good as the Indian food we just had, I'll be a happy camper. Okay guys, let's try Amy's Palak Paneer. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is quite tasty too. I've been very impressed with everything I've tried from Amy so far. The only downside to these Amy dishes, even though they are quite tasty, is that they're not the best value. This Amy's dish is half the size of the Desi-licious dish that we just tried, and it's not quite as tasty as the Desi-licious one either. It is good, don't get me wrong, but it's just not as good. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this an A. I do think this is great. If it was bigger or cheaper, it probably would have been S2. You're paying more for a premium price, but you do get something that is quite tasty and it's good. Moving on to our $9 veggie TV dinner, we have VG Gourmet plant-based teriyaki bites. So this is veggie-based soy teriyaki bites. The picture said it was supposed to be served with rice, but it didn't actually come with rice. I guess that's like a visual representation of what you're supposed to do with it. But it could be good. It could be. I don't know. Let's try. Oh God, no. Oh my God. Yeah. So this is bad. Very bad. Don't get these. It's a plant-based soy product, and it's trying to have the texture and flavor of meat. However, this does not taste like meat at all, and it doesn't even come close to real meat. I'm always quite curious as to why people try to make veggie products that also taste like meat. Like if you want to eat veggies, just eat veggies. You don't need to turn veggies into something that tastes like meat. Just eat the veggies themselves. I feel kind of bad because the chef on the back here, her name is Chantel Becker. She looks like a nice person, but I don't know if it's because this was frozen and then thawed on a microwave, but I don't think so. I think this is just gross. I never try to be mean when I review these foods. What I try to be is honest. And honestly, this is quite possibly the worst frozen thing I've ever had in my entire life. Overpriced, small, did not come with rice when it looked like it came with rice on the front. It tastes weird and it has a weird texture trying to be meat. I'm gonna give this an F on the tier list. This is like Michelina's bad. Michelina's knows they're bad. And I don't know if this company knows they're bad, but it's bad. So guys, before we try this $10 veggie TV dinner, if you've been enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free and you can always cancel later, but don't cancel later, just subscribe forever. So our final $10 veggie TV dinner, which is not really a TV dinner, it's a ramen, but I'm just gonna call it a TV dinner and there's not much you can do about it. Like you can leave me a comment and tell me that this is not a TV dinner and I'll agree with you. It's not a TV dinner. So we have tofu miso ramen. This is made by Crafty Ramen Noodle Shop and Market. It's served with broth, noodles, and a tofu topping. So I did try the pork miso ramen from this company recently, and I believe I said it tasted like feet. Oh, why does it taste so weird? It tastes like feet. It tastes like you're eating someone's foot. And I stand by that. That pork miso ramen tasted like feet. I don't know what feet taste like, but that's how I imagine it to taste. But I did not want to judge this brand based on just one product. I want to try this veggie one and see if it's any better. I do have a lot of experience trying different ramens, and I know what good ramen tastes like. This one does look good. It looks great. It looks flavorful, but I'm gonna try it. Let's just try. Okay, so this one tastes way better than the pork miso one I tried a few days ago. It has a very nice soy flavor to it, and it has a very nice sesame flavor to it. So it has like sesame oil and fresh sesame seeds with the tofu, green onions, corn, and the noodles inside. It's $10, but it is the second largest of all the TV dinners that we have today. So on the tier list, I'm gonna give this a C. This is really nothing that I would ever get again. The noodles are overcooked. It's just a sesame soy flavor with some other stuff to it, but nothing really to jump for. Instead of this, stick with Bulldog Ramen. That is the best ramen in the whole wide world. Recently, I did a video where I compared $1 to $10 TV dinners, and somebody left a comment saying it would be better if you kept the dinners the same as possible, like macaroni versus macaroni. And I said, okay, I will. So today, we will be trying 10 different kinds of frozen macaroni and cheese, priced from $1 all the way to $10. So the first frozen macaroni and cheese we're going to be trying is Selections. This is $1. And honestly, it looks like it should be priced at $1 because it doesn't really look the best. It is elbow macaroni with just a cheese sauce. Very simple. Nothing else going on with this thing. Frozen pasta is never normally my favorite thing. This one is $1. Okay, let's give it a try. So this pasta is all right. It's okay. It's not my favorite. The sauce is kind of lacking. It is very much a elbow macaroni dish with a little bit of cheese. I will say this pasta dish is not really bad. It's just not particularly good. There's nothing memorable about it. I'd rather spend more money and get something that tastes better as opposed to something like this. So we are going to be ranking everything on the tier list today, and we're going to be ranking it on a few different factors. A, the price to size ratio. B, the pasta to cheese ratio, and C, the quality and the taste of the actual dish itself. So on the tier list today, I'm gonna give this a C. I think overall, it's okay. It's nothing special, nothing I'd ever get again. But like I said, this one's only $1, and we're only gonna be trying more expensive macaroni and cheese as time goes on. So moving on to our $2 macaroni and cheese, we have Michelina's. So the only thing I've ever tried before from the Michelina's brand was their little pizza roll things, which I did not like. They were not very good. So this macaroni and cheese definitely has more sauce than the $1 selections that we just tried. It's definitely cheesier, and it does have a nice orange color to it. I don't know why, the orange color just makes it kind of better. I like orange. Let's try Michelina's frozen macaroni and cheese pasta. Oh my God, no. No. This dish looks so much better than the $1 selections that we just tried. It looks amazing, but the taste of the cheese, it doesn't even taste like cheese. It tastes like orange product. It's like if you describe to aliens what cheese is supposed to be, and then you describe to aliens what elbow macaroni is supposed to be, and then you told aliens to cook you a macaroni and cheese dish. This is what it would come out as. Michelina's frozen horrible pasta. Cheese. This Michelina's $2 frozen macaroni and cheese is slightly bigger than the selections one we just tried, but it is twice the cost. The macaroni itself is overcooked, but the real problem is the cheese sauce. And even though there is more cheese sauce than the other one we just tried, the cheese sauce tastes weird. It doesn't even taste like cheese. Oh, why do I keep eating this? There is no flavor whatsoever. It doesn't even taste like cheese. The pasta is overcooked. I'm gonna say this is like F. There's nothing going for it. It's horrible. I'm probably just gonna chuck this in the garbage after. Moving on to our $3 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have President's Choice Extra Cheesy Mac and Cheese. It is freshly made macaroni in a rich sauce made with cheddar cheese. Whenever I see the President's Choice logo, I'm always like, ooh, that looks like something good, because President's Choice is a mark of quality. And this mac and cheese looks no different. It does look really, really good. It looks very cheesy, and it looks like it's made with like real cheese, like the cheese actually does that stringy thing where it like pulls apart. You know what I'm talking about? What cheese does. $3 President's Choice frozen macaroni and cheese. Let's give it a try. Wow, so much better than the Michelina's we just had. Now the pasta, like most every frozen pasta you'll get, is slightly overcooked. It's just like a little bit, like it's always going to be overcooked in some capacity, but it is a very, very cheesy, rich sauce. Just listen to the description on this box. An extraordinarily rich and creamy home-style dish brimming with real cheddar and mozzarella cheeses. That's what I'm talking about. That's the description I want for my frozen macaroni and cheese. Not the Michelinas that was garbage, not the selection that was just okay and just good value. This is something that is quality ingredients and really, really good. Now, it's not amazing. It's not like the best thing in the world. I wouldn't choose this as my last meal if I was on death row and going to be unalived. I'm going to give this a solid B on the tier list. This is a good dish. It's not amazing. It's not spectacular. It's not great, but it is good, and it is way better than Michelina's and the $1 selections frozen macaroni and cheese that we already had. Moving on to our $4 macaroni and cheese, we have Smart Ones creamy rigatoni with chicken and broccoli. Now, I can already hear the thoughts of the people in the comment section about to tell me that this is not a macaroni and cheese, this is a rigatoni with broccoli and chicken, but I don't really care. I'm going to compare this to other macaroni and cheese because it is a cheese Parmesan sauce and a cream sauce, and it is a pasta. So I'm just going to do it. There's nothing you can do to stop me. So I've been told that Smart Ones is a healthy frozen food product and it's supposed to be better for you, which is why it comes with chicken and broccoli too, which is a nice little addition. I'm gotta say, it's nice having a little bit of chicken and broccoli mixed in with my cream sauce frozen pasta. So there isn't a lot of sauce with this one. It's very lacking on the sauce actually, but let's give it all a try. Okay, broccoli. Let's try the broccoli and chicken. The broccoli is not mushy. It actually does have a little bit of bite to it. The pasta is actually not overcooked. It's not undercooked the way I like it, al dente, but it is pretty good. The only thing I would say about this is that the sauce is very lacking. There's not that much actual cream sauce in this dish. I think this is a healthier brand of frozen products because there isn't that much salt to it. Now, is the Smart Ones frozen rigatoni with chicken and broccoli amazing? No, it's not. Is it great? No, it's not. Is it good? Yeah. It is good. I'm going to give this one a B on the tier list. I think this is a good meal. So moving on to our $5 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Kraft Dinner Deluxe Creamy Cheddar. Ho, 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 ho. Kraft Dinner is the golden standard of macaroni and cheese. I've only ever tried their make it at home Kraft Dinner. I've never tried their frozen one before. This one looks pretty good. It's got a nice, rich, creamy, cheesy sauce. I do like the fact that cheese sauce is the first ingredient. Every other pasta dish we've tried so far, the first ingredient has been pasta. But Kraft Dinner Deluxe frozen mac and cheese, the first ingredient is cheese sauce, which just gets me excited when I'm just thinking about, I'm gonna eat this soon. Is there a description of this? Nope, no description on the box. It just says creamy cheddar, pasta, and cheese sauce. Who needs a description of Kraft Dinner? It is Kraft Dinner frozen macaroni and cheese. Let's give it a try. Just like the Kraft Dinner, I've always known and loved a nice, cheesy, rich sauce, big, thick pieces of elbow macaroni. Kraft Dinner is something I used to have when I was a kid. Like when I was 5 years old, I used to eat boxes of Kraft Dinner all the time. And this is just a pre-made frozen Kraft Dinner product ready for you. Just put it in the microwave and it's good to go. I'd probably say that making Kraft Dinner fresh at home would taste better than this frozen one, but this frozen one is convenient. You don't want anything to do. You just want to shove something in a microwave, push 5 minutes, and then you have something to eat. Kraft Dinner is a hassle. You got to boil the water. You got to get all the ingredients and mix it up. You got to actually do stuff. If you want something quick and easy and good and almost as good as the one you make at home, this frozen one, it's not bad. If I was putting this on the tier list, I'd give this a B. I think this is good too. I don't think Kraft Dinner could go much lower on the tier list than B. Like, Kraft Dinner's good. It's a good dish. So moving on to our $6 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Crave oven-baked chicken and ham in macaroni and cheese. So I've only ever tried one other product from Crave, and I was not really too impressed when I tried the last one. But this one does look good. Nice big pieces of chicken and ham in a creamy sauce. And this macaroni is the really twirly kind. Like, it is a very long macaroni and cheese. Like, just look at this thing. Okay, let's try. Okay, now we're talking. This one's way better. So the pasta on this is nice and long, and it's not terribly overcooked. The ham is very flavorful. Who doesn't like little chopped up pieces of ham in their macaroni? The chicken, I'll say, is not the best chicken. Like, it's a little dry. It could use a little bit more sauce, and it's obviously not like an extremely good cut of chicken. Like, it's probably like the thigh part of the chicken, but it is chicken. But the thing that brings it all together is the actual sauce itself, which is a very flavorful cheese sauce, I must say. Like, chicken and ham are bonuses. Those are little extra additions to the dish itself. But if you want a nice flavor, you're gonna have to make a pretty decent cheese sauce, and that's what this is. It's a nice cheese sauce. For something that costs $6, it is a decent size, and you are getting ham and chicken, and the sauce is good, and the pasta's not really overcooked. It's a good dish all around. If I'm gonna rank this Crave macaroni and cheese with chicken and ham on the tier list, I'm gonna give it an A. This is pretty good. I think this is the best thing we've had so far. Easily, actually. So moving on to our $7 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have M&M's macaroni and cheese. No, not like the chocolate M&M's. This is M&M's Food Market. So it says the cheddar cheese sauce in this home-style dish guarantees it will be creamy, comforting, rich, and gooey. Ready in minutes from the microwave. Sounds pretty good, guys. Rich, creamy, comforting, and gooey. You had me at gooey, folks. Okay, this one is priced at $7, and it's not terribly large. It is only 300 grams, which is actually smaller than our $3 macaroni and cheese that we had earlier. But let's give it a try, guys. You don't know how something's gonna be until you try it, right? You can see the price, you can look at something, you can even smell something, but you never quite know how good it's gonna be until you try it. This is creamy and rich and gooey. They weren't lying. This is easily the best cheese sauce that we've tried today. Now the pasta is a little overcooked, but the sauce is where it shines. It is a rich, creamy, gooey, comforting macaroni and cheese. Now this frozen M&M's macaroni and cheese, I would have given an S on the tier list if it wasn't so small. And I can't in good conscience give this an S just based on the taste. The value of this dish is not the best, and I'm gonna give frozen M&M's macaroni and cheese on the tier list an A. I still think it is great, but it could definitely use a bigger portion or a cheaper price. Moving on to our $8 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Hungry-Man XL Bowl Bacon Macaroni and Cheese. It's not and cheese, it's cheese with an N. So this Hungry-Man frozen macaroni and cheese is spiral pasta and smoky cheese sauce sprinkled with melty pizza mozzarella, bacon bits, and green onion. So the green onions and the bacon bits do add quite a lot to this dish. It does have a nice creamy sauce, and the pasta is a little overcooked. But the big problem with this frozen Hungry-Man macaroni and cheese is that the cheese sauce itself is not terribly flavorful. Like it's not even really good at all. The cheese sauce is just missing a lot of depth and flavor, and even though you add green onion and bacon bits to this dish, it doesn't change the fact that the sauce itself is not very good. Now I am a pretty big fan of frozen Hungry-Man TV dinners, but these Bachelor Chow style frozen macaroni and cheese bowls have never been my favorite thing. I don't know what to tell you guys. Hungry-Man is usually a home run in terms of frozen products, but these Bachelor style bowls are just not very good. I'm gonna give this Hungry-Man frozen XL bowl bacon macaroni and cheese a D on the tier list. I don't think it's very good at all. Hungry-Man, I still love your TV dinners, so we're cool, right? We're cool. I'll even sing your song. Ready? Hungry man, if you're a hungry man, then you need a hungry man. Moving on to our $9 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Amy's broccoli and cheddar bowls. So this is a gluten-free rice pasta. It is not vegan. It does come with a cheddar cheese sauce made with 80% organic ingredients. So I have tried Amy's veggie meatloaf before, and I have tried a frozen pizza from Amy's, and I did like both of those. So Amy, let's try your fusilli with broccoli and cheddar cheese. Okay. So first of all, this is a rice pasta. This is not made with actual flour. This is made with rice flour, so it's gluten-free. And you do taste the difference. A rice flour pasta does not taste the same as a regular pasta. It just doesn't. A regular pasta tastes better. I do like the fact that it comes with a little bit of broccoli mixed inside, give it a little nutrition. The cheese sauce is not like the most flavorful cheese sauce, but the touch of breadcrumbs on this macaroni and cheese, which sometimes macaroni and cheese comes with breadcrumbs and sometimes it doesn't. This one does, and that little extra added crunch from the breadcrumbs makes a big difference. Now, I will say this is a $9 dish, and for something that costs $9, this is one of the smallest of all the macaroni and cheeses we have today. So it is a healthier, gluten-free broccoli frozen dish. So they're trying to make you think that you got to pay more for healthier stuff. But I had this Smart Ones, which was also broccoli with chicken, and that tasted pretty good too. Now, if you do have a gluten allergy and this is the only dish that you can eat of all the 10 that we have today, it's still a pretty good dish. You are paying considerably more for it, but it's not bad. I actually am kind of underselling these breadcrumbs. These breadcrumbs are actually really, really good. Like, they bring the whole dish together. But the big problem is the size. This is $9 and it is a considerably smaller dish than a lot of the other ones we've tried today. Even though it is tasty, I can't in good conscience give this anything higher than a B. I think this is good. It would have been higher on the tier list if it was a little bigger or a little cheaper, but this rice flour fusilli with cheese sauce and broccoli and breadcrumbs from Amy's is pretty good, guys. So guys, before we try this $10 frozen macaroni and cheese, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free and you can always cancel later. Moving on to our last frozen product we're going to be trying today. It is $10 Marie Callender's Creamy Chicken Alfredo. So this is rigatoni, broccoli, chicken, cream sauce with some breadcrumbs, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. This is $10, but this is easily the largest thing we've got today. It's kind of like a big family size portion. Comparing this $10 one to our $5 craft dinner, this is twice the cost, but exactly twice the size. So the value on it is pretty good. Okay guys, let's give it a try. Chicken, broccoli. Wow, okay, so we got a lot to say about this one. The cheese sauce is really good. It's a nice cheese sauce. It has a different kind of flavor to it, and it actually complements the rest of the dish. There isn't that much cheese sauce in it. Like, it could definitely use twice as much cheesy sauce to complement the dish, but it's pretty good. The broccoli is nice, and the chicken especially actually does have a really nice flavor to it. Sometimes chicken can be dry and tasteless. The rigatoni pasta is pretty overcooked. Like, it could definitely have been cooked less. I don't know why people who make frozen dishes always overcook their pasta so much. And this one is one of the ones that's really overcooked. But it does help that, like the Amy's one we just tried, this one has a nice breadcrumb layer on it, which gives it some texture and some substance and just makes it a better dish altogether. Now, like I said, this is our $10 dish, but it is extraordinarily large. Like, it's too big for one person. This is definitely a shareable kind of thing. This is the first thing I've ever tried from Marie Callender's, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. I would have given this an S on the tier list if the pasta wasn't so overcooked. I'm gonna give this a solid A on the tier list. I still think this is really good. Just next time, don't overcook your frozen pasta so much.